Peace, love, and wellness, everyone. Welcome in, welcome back. If you do not know who I am Akia. This is an introduction to my podcast, Jumping into the Whole. And this is where we are going to go into the depths of our being with spirituality, science, and self. All right. So, welcome to the whole. The whole is spelled WHOLE. Okay. We don't want to get that confused. We are jumping into the whole being of who we truly are. We are putting the pieces back together and making ourselves complete again, making ourselves just feel just full and present in the moment. And this podcast is really just more so my thoughts, my my being just expressing itself through its different forms, through the things that I learned, through the information that is given to me, the knowledge, the wisdom that is poured within me. This is all of that. This is all of that. So with this podcast, I do expect to just speak about, like I said, the spiritual side of things. We're talking about the planetary movements. We're talking about the zodiac signs. We're talking about numerology. If you know, you know, okay? Your birthday, it's important. It's important. We're talking about all the occult things, all the things that, deals with energy. And then we're also going to break it down into the science portion. So we are going to be pulling articles, pulling facts from the real world so you can understand it. I want you to have all the information whenever it comes to the things that cannot be seen and cannot be hardcore proven in this physical world, but in the spiritual world, you already know. In the energetic world, you can feel what is going on. So we're going to piece those two together, and then we're also going to bring it back around into self. How does this apply to you? How can you utilize it into your own being, into your own life, into your own experience? So jumping into the whole, this is my baby. This is something that I've been really wanting to get into, to give the world another part of who I am. This is the piece I'm putting back together within myself. I have been on this journey now of just self development, self growth for a while, but I have come to realize that this journey definitely has been something that I have been encountering and you have as well all throughout your life. And now that I am aware and conscious of the decisions, the choices, the opportunities I'm opening myself up to, it's a whole new ball game. It's a whole new ball game out there for myself and also for you for being here, right now with me. So I just want y'all to come in here, feel the love, feel the happiness, feel the peace, feel the balance, feel the harmony through everything that I speak. All of it. Feel it all. Enjoy it. If you have anything you will want to say, comment down below. This is a free and open space for just us to be free, to be who we want to be in this reality. Okay, I love to say that because this world is ours. Like, we are just a little giant in this big ocean of bigger giants and bigger things. And we're just learning how to co create and learn it to be together. Okay. So, my first intro to the podcast, wow, like I haven't ever done an intro before. I always wanted to. And since now I have the opportunity of bringing my vision more so to life, like this scenery, look at this. Look at the scenery that we are in. I love nature. This is my element right here. This is my playing ground. So this right here is a part of my dream, and I'm happy that it is becoming true. It's bringing itself into this reality how I envision it. More so, even better, honestly. And with this podcast, that's another part of this dream of mine. This expression of me, this open version, this freeing version, the one that's just out here living life, enjoying every possibility that is given to me, enjoying every opportunity, enjoying everything. So I'm just like grateful to be able to be here in this moment right here, right now. Like it's mind blowing, y'all. My mind is racing, but jumping into the whole is this outlet for me. It's that expression of content that I'm able to just put out and just let myself just be whoever I want to be. And then I want to bring people on who are the same way, who are learning more about themselves, who are developing themselves in different areas, who are, expanding and growing and just being more in this world, who's giving more and receiving more in this world, because that's really what it's all about. It's like, what are you giving? What are you giving to not just the people outside of you, not just everything else, in this physical reality, but what are you giving to yourself internally? What are you, how are you making yourself feel? How are you giving and receiving information, giving and receiving love, giving and receiving happiness, that exchange of energy? How are you giving and how are you receiving? Because that's really all it is. We're just, whatever we are putting out, we are getting back in. That's it. It's just a never ending cycle, an infinity cycle. Like, look at the infinity sign. What goes out has to come back in, and what goes in has to come back out. We're gonna get to that, y'all. We're gonna get to that. This is just the intro. It's so much more that I am gonna delve deep within, because again, we are experiencing the depths of our being through spirituality, science, and self. So those are the three S's we are focused on here at Jumping Into the Whole, and giving not only just ourselves an outlet, not giving ourselves an open space to be, but giving the world our energy, giving the world a place to come see who we truly are as beings. This is a time now that we are able to just be different. We are able to just do more. We are going deeper, farther, and just more just out there. Like, we are truly moving in different directions. We all can see it. I know you can see it. Trust me. If you are listening to me right now, you are able to see what I'm talking about. You are able to see how the world is shifting. And with this shift, you have to make sure you are in the mix of shifting as well. You are transforming your life. You are, breaking down and building things that needs to be broken down and built. You are giving yourself everything and all things that you desire plus more. You are not cutting yourself short. You are not doing the bare minimum. You are going above and beyond. It's no more games to be played. It's no more games to be played. And that's why this podcast is coming strong. Okay, that's why this podcast is happening right here, right now, because I align myself with the great opportunity to bring it forth, to have this space, that build this community of people who are truly just here to be free, express, and live, and just be them. Just being them. That's all that it's about. Who are you? Who are you? What do you want? What do you desire? What makes you happy? What makes you feel truly loved? What makes you feel at peace? What makes you stay focused? I know that's a big one for me recently. What makes you stay focused? What is going to help you, to just make sure you are the best thing ever? What is going to help you make sure that you are the complete being of who you are, the whole person, the whole piece, putting all the pieces back together. That's all we're doing here. I am putting those pieces back together for myself, and I hope in return it helps you to put those pieces back together. So, again, we are going to be going deep. I want y'all to make sure you like up everything, comment, definitely comment. I love to hear others' perspectives. I love to gain new knowledge. I love to just incorporate just everyone's ideas and mindsets into any and everything that I do, because that's only going to make it better. at the end of the day. It's only going to make it better whenever I'm able to see all the different experiences, all the different opportunities, all the different paths, all the different everything, all the choices that I have. I love to be able to choose because I know that I'm going to receive the best of the best. And by doing that, I have to be open to all possibilities. I have to be. Because if you're not, you're closing yourself off to different paths, through different routes. That's going to hinder you. It's going to make you not happy. It's not going to be what you think it's going to be, what you believe that you're going to receive. It's not going to be that way. Trust and believe. All right, trust me. You have to start moving in your natural rhythm. You have to start moving in your natural just ways of being in this world. You have to just flow. And this is why this podcast is here to help you flow. Because I'm gonna give you tips, I'm gonna give you tricks, I'm gonna give you techniques. I'm gonna even give you like some products and services. I'm gonna be offering y'all so much on this podcast. I already do, a lot of things in my life. Trust me, believe. If you know me personally, I have my hands in this and I have my hands in that. But I'm learning to master the things that makes me feel fulfilled, and it makes me feel happy, and that makes me feel like I want to keep going, keep moving, and just keep striving. This podcast is one, expressing myself. Like, I'm learning that I love to talk. That is dealing with numerology. If you know anything about numerology, you will know that the number 3 is about expression, and expressing myself is what I'm here to do. My birthday is the 30th. Okay, 30 energy is. It's a lot that can play into that. We're going to focus on the 3. I am here to express who I am in this reality as creatively and just authentically as I can. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's all. So again, I just want to pinpoint and show y'all exactly what is going to help you to move in that direction. And like I said, with the products and services, you will be getting some, little discounts maybe, or just something that's going to help you to be incentivized of why you should try this, to get you to do something new. I'm here to help you to expand and do things new. I'm here to make sure that you are shifting and changing and not being complacent in where you are at. Because once you get comfortable, once you get comfortable, things stay stagnant. Once you get comfortable, things stay stagnant. And who wants to stay in the same place? Not I. Mm-mm. Not I. I am not about to keep myself at the same level, at the same vibration, at the same frequency that I've been vibrating on since forever. We have to rise. We have to extend. We have to grow. We have to again shift everything and all things in this reality. But it really starts with the mind, and that's where science comes into play. That's where the psychology comes into play. We are going to be focusing on the mind and how it's truly the connection between the spiritual world and the physical world. Our minds are the connection between the spiritual world and the physical world. That's the only connection we have, because guess what? Whenever you are going to the doctor, whenever you are telling them symptoms, your symptoms are things that you are feeling. It's things that's happening as well, but it's what you are telling them that they cannot see. The signs are what they see. The symptoms are what's inside. So what are your symptoms? What is going on inside of you? And the only person who knows what's going on inside of them is you. So that means you're the only person who's able to express, who's able to articulate, who's able to communicate the exact thing that you want. But don't get me wrong. Sometimes we don't know exactly what we want. There's so many words for so many different things. And if you have been following me, if you know who I am from, just other social media platforms, I like to keep things simple. You should know that if you just, kind of keep up with me. I like to keep things simple. So that is what I want to do with this. I want to make sure I keep it simple, but simple enough where you're able to get that light bulb to go off, and then we are here with another solution to a problem that you may have, and moving you along into different experiences, different opportunities, different moments in life. And that's it. That's all. Okay, that's it. That's all. So I just want you to start understanding what is going on within you, because again, the mind is the gap, is the bridge, not the gap. It's the bridge between the spiritual and the physical. So once you learn your mind, once you learn who you are, that self awareness, that only you truly know yourself, only you can really feel, think, and tell someone and act upon in return for them to, respond back to what you are giving. Then from there we can move on to, again, changing who you are. If you want to change, adjusting, whatever the word you want to use, we are going to make sure that we are giving you everything that you need plus more on this podcast. And I say we, because I'm just like listening to myself whenever I'm speaking, and I hear that I'm saying we a lot. And even though it is, me, I'm the host of this podcast, I do have people behind me that I consider, my tribe, and that I consider people that are going to help me to push and to keep striving. So whenever I'm doing this, it's not only just a me thing, it's a we thing. It's not a me thing, it's a we thing. And not only just my tribe, but the people that I am going to touch, that I am currently touching now, that I am going to experience, connect with, and overall just give my energy to. It's a we thing. I'm doing this for us. But don't get me wrong, I'm also doing it for me too. Because at the end of the day, I'm making sure that I grow to new heights. But I want you to come with me. I want you to be here to jump into the hole, jump into that darkness, jump into the unknown with me, and let's grow and become beautiful flowers in this reality. Let's grow and become beautiful, beings. Like whatever we want to be, we are going to grow. We are going to give all things and everything just to ourselves. Whatever we want, it's ours. Okay? Whatever you want, that's what you got to remember. Whatever you want, just ask and you shall receive. And do not expect it to come immediately. We weren't born yesterday and became this age today. Okay? We were not, we did not learn something yesterday and became great at it today. We have to understand it's a process with everything. Everything is a process. This whole life journey is a process. So with that process, take your time. Be gentle. Be attentive. Be aware. Be open, to every and all things. Be patient. I know I took somebody on that one because I felt it. Be patient. Be just whoever you want to be, but make sure that it aligns with you. Make sure it's how you truly want to move, how you truly want to be perceived, how you truly want to give yourself to this world. Because whatever you give, you're going to receive. Whatever you give, you are going to receive. I can just, as I continue to talk, I can just wrap this back around into new things, new discoveries, new just like downloads, if you want to say, or information that's popping up in my mind, because it's all a circle. The circle of life. The circle of life. All right, now hold on. I get some water. but um, but yeah, it's the circle of life. Like it's truly the circle of life. Everything is just a circle, and don't look at it as we're just going around in a circle and we're not going nowhere. No, look at it as more so it's a spiral. So whenever you're just looking at it, directly, it may just look like a circle. It may just look like you're going around and around in the same old predicament, the same old thing, and just it's just a blur at this point. You're living in the twilight zone. Like you just don't know. But when you look at it from another angle, you will see that it's a spiral. It's going up and it is connecting back to points that you already have crossed, that you already have healed, that you already have completed. But it wants to make sure that you learned your lesson. It wants to make sure that, there wasn't anything that you missed. And also, it's just letting you know the situation at hand, at least. It's letting you know that you are who you say you are. You are complete. You are now done with this part of this experience of this reality. Okay? So again, this podcast is going to be definitely something you want to tune into. Like, share, subscribe. We are on YouTube, on Instagram as Akia Audio, because not only with this podcast, I am giving you motivation, inspiration, and wisdom through science, spirituality, and self. But I'm also going to be doing it in short forms whenever I just have those moments where I just want to, give you just a word of the day, give you, just moments to yourself, moments that you can think to yourself about what is going on. How can I shift? How can I make today a great day? That is what I'm doing here. So on Instagram, it's Akia Audio. You can find me on all social media platforms under my name, Akia, or Okasan Kei. That's Okaasan Kei. Okasan means mother in Japanese, and I truly feel like I am over here nurturing, loving, and just giving y'all energy, okay? Giving y'all just everything that you need to help you grow, to help you blossom, to help you to become the greatest thing here, okay? To make you just feel more like who you truly are, and give you, more hope, and more openness, more openness to yourself and to everything else around you. So yes, I hope that intro wasn't all over the place. Even if it was an intro into my mind, my thoughts, into everything that I will be speaking about. This is definitely something I am excited to bring to you. It's going to be a wonderful, beautiful podcast. Trust and believe. Like I said, we're going to have special guests on here. I'm going to be in different scenes. Like, this isn't the only one. You're going to see different areas. So we are bringing so much to you, and I'm just excited to show you all that I have in store. Each podcast will be titled, the specific topic of what I'm gonna let y'all know, the main thing, but it can go either way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It can go either way. Like, these topics I have, we're gonna stay there as much as possible. But the way my mind operates, in the way that the information comes to me, and I'm just like, well, let me wrap it back around over here. Let me give them this information, because I don't want them to miss anything that I have to say about whatever the case may be. I'm gonna make sure you hear it. Okay, that's who I am. I'm going to make sure that you hear it. I'm going to make sure that you understand it, overstand it, comprehend it, and truly just use it to the best way you know how. All right. So from all of this, I hope that you received something from it. And if you did, comment down below what it was. Let me know if it's something you want me to speak about. Comment down below. I just want to hear it all. I love to conversate. Again, that number 3 energy. I'm learning to, conversate more and connect more with different people, and just give myself in different ways, like mentally and stuff, and physically, which we're going to speak about that in another episode. But yes, I just want to hear it all. Y'all like it, share it with your people, okay? Because this is where you want to be, here with me, Akia. All right, creating my reality in this beautiful space we all share, called Mama Earth, Mama Gaia. She's given us everything we need, and we just have to make sure we are taking care of her and ourselves abundantly. All right, that's it. That's all. But I love you all. Have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Mwah. Peace.